Previously on The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure.
Ah, yeah, clip that grass into me. What? Last thing you opened me was sort of looks. Ah, yeah. Oh, God. The best chest from the last game got the best sequel. Oh, yeah. 5 is a fucking guy.
These chests are starting to get a little weird for my taste, man.
Yeah, well, I just learned that I have weird taste, so joke's on you, bitch.
And now back to breaking every barrier. Hello! This is NicoB. Back from my freaking trip and also back with some more Trails to Azure.
Sorry, I know you guys are waiting a long ass time for these new episodes. Also, my flight got canceled, so I didn't get back till a day later, but I am in fact back. At least enough to get one video for this week. But when we last left off, we're out here making the usual rounds. Like seeing that Wald is apparently going through his big depression arc. He's so depressed that I actually literally can't find him. Where the fuck is he? We also finally, after 8 billion millennia, solved the mystery of the pink-haired kids. It's Yuna here, and yes, it's pronounced Yuna, not Juna, who's a little cutie over in the police academy and grew up in the same apartment as Lloyd, even though I don't know where the hell her room is. Oh my God. I was starting to think that this character wasn't gonna show up until like fucking 3 games from now or something. I was gonna say it rattled my brain for ages. Oh, God damn. Finally, penguins. Finally. Maybe if they just let me go to the fucking police academy in the last game, we wouldn't have this fucking problem. Anyway, we headed over to Tangram Gate and helped the new Deputy Commander Douglas train some soldiers like we always seem to do. I swear to God, this mission exists in every single fucking game in Trails. But this guy's a hard ass, so he's gotta gotta limit our bullshit and then try to fight us himself. Thank God we're so fucking buff at this point. Remember when we killed like God, or a guy who thought he was God? That was nice. But in regards to Yuna and like the apartment and everything, you guys did clarify something, and that was done by Still Damage 3945, who last episode said, for some clarity, yes, the 2 siblings Yuna mentioned were Ken and Nana, and she is not from the More Portrait mod. So after losing your mind early on in 0, you can now finally have the answer in a very, very easy to miss bit of dialogue, as most don't exactly think to return to the new area for the rounds. Also, for gameplay purposes, you don't see anywhere near all of Crossbell. The city has an approximate population of 500,000 in lore, and you don't see, for example, Baguio or Bracer Scott's homes. Yuna and her family are in the same building as Lade and Miles, but the room simply isn't accessible in the game. I see. I guess that makes sense. You know, I feel like I've been running around the city and talking to everybody so often that I was like, I think I just know where everyone is at all times. Like I have like an exact map of where every single person in the city lives. But no, I guess, yeah, a lot of characters I meet that I see all the time are just simply in their spot, but that's not necessarily where they live. I could totally imagine Baguio living in a grocery store, right? Just even in his sleep, he's fucking bagging in, bagging that. Just can't stop baggity baggity bag. I feel like after meeting her though, I feel like they should like give me access, like give me a new floor to go to. Though I guess actually it doesn't really matter. The point is, I never need to go to their home because I'll never see them at their home, more than likely. I guess that also explains where a lot of my NPCs went when it was raining that one day. God, could you imagine if they actually put all 500,000 of those NPCs in this city? Could you imagine how long every one of these fucking trips would be? Talking to everyone? It'd be 20 episodes per visit to Crossbell City, per runaround. It's like, all right, I'm in room number 310. Oh my God. Ah. And everyone's got an arc. If you don't keep up with it, you're gonna have no idea what the fuck's going on. So get at it, bitch. But anyway, Still Damage, thank you so much for your incredibly clarifying comment. And is that reason you are comment of the day. But anyway, you guys give me a few heads up. One, I did not go to the Fisherman's Guild last episode. You're right. I got so distracted by Shin that I completely skipped this. Oh, fuck. Meanwhile, kid, cutscene. Oh, cut the crap. How much longer are you gonna play us for fools before you're satisfied? The hell? Some kind of fire going on? Damn.
Oh no, not again.
That's right, Randy, you missed this dank lore because you're out doing shit.
Hey guys, is something wrong?
Oh, look who's here. You arrived at the perfect time. Get a load of this, Lloyd. This long-faced loach and his friends scoped out a bunch of fishing holes across the state. Not only that, but they're holding them hostage so they can hog it all for themselves.
Holding them hostage?
Oh. Is that why that... I went by that one spot but near Morika Village and there was a lady there. Was she like intentionally blocking it or something?
Yep, and he said the spots they claimed are off limits to anyone who's a part of this stupid little club. I ignored them and cast my line. Anyway, one of their goons cut it.
That sounds horrible. Is there some reason you can't set aside your differences? It's just fishing, right?
Just fishing. I refuse to so much as toss a line alongside this shoddy group of amateurs. Compared to my elite team of anglers, they are simply an unsightly blemish, one intent on lingering at that.
What's wrong with being an amateur? You don't have to be a pro to enjoy the sport of it.
Listen, you might all have some tournament credentials to your names. That doesn't give you the right to discredit our members. We got some ace anglers in our ranks too.
Dude, I was a divine fish angler, all right? I was a god of this world. Don't you remember?
Do you now?
Yeah, Certain's right. Sure, I had hand over my title, but I was still a bona fide master fisher.
So you do have some backbone in you after all. How amusing. Then if you insist, why not face off against us in a series of anglers' duels? Anglers' duels?
Have you lost your mind? Excuse me, what's an angler's duel?
It's where we throw aside the fishing rods and instead just stab each other until someone dies.
It's exactly what it sounds like, Battle of the Baits. Anglers' duels are the be-all, end-all of every fisherman out there.
That's right, your pride and your honor. Everything you have and everything you got, it goes on the line for these matches. The fishing line, that is.
I can't say I've ever participated in one, but I've heard about fishermen who lost all their worldly possessions to an angler's duel. That's just how intense they are. Feed isn't an option when the stakes are so high. Seriously?
Get a grip, you guys. It's just fishing. Fuck me.
So, what are your terms? Let's see, my 4 elite comrades have already joined me in Crossbell.
What the fuck? Are you shitting me? Am I gonna fight the Elite Four? What? Let's go on my Pokemon Fisherman adventure.
If a single one of you managed to defeat every one of us, victory is yours. How does that sound?
What? Why is it you have to have like the 4 elite guys? Why can't I have that? I said I got these 3.
You're welcome to challenge as many times you like, but until you win, you will succumb to our every whim. Of course, those whims will be limited to the piscatorial, mind you. And if we win, I do suppose there's an infinitesimal chance that a miracle brought beyond your wildest dreams could occur. How about this? For each victory over one of my members, we will return the respective fishing spot. If you do manage to defeat 5 of us, we will withdraw from the Crossbell and relinquish your office.
They said 4. Why'd you change to 5? I guess you're counting yourself? My 4 elites have already joined me in Crossbell. If a single one of you defeats every one of them. Yeah, I guess he's talking about himself too.
Furthermore, I will abide by a single request upon your unlikely victory.
You will? Are you kidding?
Question, why should they believe a word out of your mouth? There's nothing stopping you from going back on your promise if they win.
No, it's like Peter said. Anglers' duels are the final word when it comes to fishermen's dignity. These guys may be a school of pompous basses. Damn, bro, chill. But I can tell their pride as anglers is unmatched. They'll make good on their promise. We'll be confident about that.
If he says so. Or I could just, fucking arrest him. Because that's arrest worthy.
I suppose it's a matter of integrity.
You've defied my expectations, Certain. I'm impressed you can even comprehend. Well, what course of action will you take? Will you rise to the occasion, or will you swim away like the little tadpoles you are? All right, we're in. As you wish.
You sure about this, Certain? We can't beat them. We'll end up having to do whatever they say forever. Heh, but on the flip side, it means we can challenge them as many times as we want to. Honestly, it sounds like it won't be that hard to pull a win out on this. Doesn't matter how strong they are. Nobody's streak can last forever. Yeah, you might be right.
I can see you've yet to fully grasp what it means to be an angler. Not that it's any concern of mine. I should note, however, that you are only eligible to challenge me once you've defeated the other 4. Of course. Furthermore, you must first earn the right to challenge them by fulfilling certain pre-specified conditions. We're too busy to waste our time, and anglers have yet to prove their skill. I hope I make myself clear. Yeah, crystal.
Sheridan.
Very well. Do inquire with our receptionist Salem if you need any further explanations regarding our wager.
By the way, I like that Salem is like, she's like, I wanted to join the Fisherman's Guild, but ended up just being their receptionist. It's not even fishing, she's just standing there.
I'm immediately curious to see whether you're worthy of tackling the Imperial Fishing Club's Elite Four.
There's a lot at stake with these anglers duels. Heh, don't worry, this will be a piece of cake. All we need is for one of us to grind that Lake Lord jerk into the ground bait.
And it's probably gonna be me.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be that person, to be honest with you.
I'm rather concerned about these Elite Four of his as well. True, we can challenge them as often as we want, so with enough elbow grease, we'll surely win eventually. I get the feeling that it won't be as easy as Copen thinks. Rumor has it that every one of them outstrips even a master fisherman in terms of skill.
They're that good. But they're the divine angler good.
I already knew it'd be hard. Now it sounds downright hopeless.
Well, see about that. Sir, personally, I'm happy things are finally heating up.
Let's head back to our new branch and hold a strategy meeting.
Did you say new branch?
Yeah, we ran by it earlier.
Oh, I haven't told you about it, have I, Lloyd? Branch manager found some building along East Crossbell Highway to use our new office. Though it's not so much an office as an abandoned old boat rental shed. Sure, it's small, worn down, and in shambles, and it smells like doo-doo, but it's near a stream, so fish will be easier than ever for us. Sound comfy, yeah?
Just a place for a group of anglers looking to make a fresh start. You'll see a sign for it on East Crossbell Highway. If it is out from Tangram Gate. Just follow the arrow and head south to the boathouse. You're welcome to visit us if you ever find the time, Lloyd.
Will do.
Now then, we're gonna do some of those angler duels, one way or another. So since we're short on members, we appreciate if you could help pad our numbers a bit, Lloyd.
Of course. I don't want to lose all my favorite fishing holes either. I'll support you with everything I've got. Hey, don't get too ahead of yourself, Lloyd. I'm not about to let you show me up.
Well, we'll just be seeing you then. Maybe we all fished our hearts out.
Yeah, we'll do this together.
It's nice to see Lloyd get so excited about something, isn't it? I've never really understood the draw of fishing, but at least there's a large, passionate community to share it with.
It's like some fucking anime shit, right?
Lord, explain the situation to me. I can clarify the angler's duels for you if you'd like.
Okay. Dual rules.
If you know the members of the angler's duels, will return your branch and Lord will grant you one request.
I'm gonna have him commit Sudoku.
You have 5 opponents in total. Elite 4 and Lord Lake himself.
Lord Lake Lord. So that's so weird to say. Lord Lake Lord.
Whenever you defeat a member of the Elite 4, they will also surrender their respective fishing spot.
That must be who that lady was then.
There are also circuits that need to be met in order to request a duel with each member. Once you meet those conditions, you're welcome to issue as many challenges as you like.
Okay. Requirements. Oh, okay. Narcissus the Crazy Wave. Is that...
Absolutely faster with beautiful fish and himself. You have to catch Crossbell's most beautiful fish in order to earn the right to duel him.
I see. So there's still like, you can't just run up and do this because there's not really like any leveling up, quote unquote, in fishing outside of just getting more fish, right? And then ranking up, but not like in terms of actual like skill, right? So that has to be something that Barbie just to stop me from just literally running around the entire planet and just dueling these guys, unless they're like down in a secret dungeon I can't reach.
Apologize for the fake guidelines, but that's all I was told. You know you've done it if it makes Narcissus shout for joy.
Kaguya the Dragon Princess.
So she's blessed by the mighty gods of fishing.
It's probably who I ran into.
You have to catch a fish longer than 130 rank in order to earn the right to duel her. Doing something better and luck more than skill, but don't let that discourage you too much.
I probably haven't gotten that yet. Songs the Elite 4. You catch 29 unique kinds of fish. Okay. Don't let his appearance fool you. His
Technique is impeccable. You have to catch 6 different types of fish, of game fish, in order to earn the right to duel. Fish in question are the gluttonous bass, the rock eater, and the Amorian carp, as well as piranha, arowana, and the pararuku.
Okay. The 4 locations.
You find sharkmen at the pond along Ursula Road.
Okay, so we'll be running along that today.
Narcissus is at the fishing at the stream on the Mains Mountain Road. Kaguya should be
Yep.
on the rest area on Lamorca Road. But Latrina is at the pond along West Crossbell Highway.
I see. And that's where, in all those spots, I think where all of the big fish were in the last game, right? So they're just like blocking them so you can't get in there. Okay. Let me check my fisherman thing. 130 reg. That's the biggest thing I've gotten so far. So, ha, no. Yeah, figures. Figures wouldn't be able to do it yet.
I eagerly anticipate finding out what your bait is worth. Though of course the outcome of this little rivalry is always as clear as a pristine freshwater river.
Or whatever, douche.
Oh yeah, another thing that was brought up is that there was a car book in Arkansas's backstage area that I missed somewhere. Here? No. Oh yeah, there it is. Orbital car patricians. Noble paintwork. Oh, cool. Just cool red color. Damn, it's fucking hot. But I still personally like the blue one. Still my favorite one. Really does look like the Lloyd mobile like that. All right, let's go real quick. Actually, can I take my car to the Fisherman's Guild? Or do I have to like... Oh, yeah, I can. Dope.
I'll get our guild sign back up on our building or die trying. I'd be doing the branch manager a greatest service otherwise.
Well, hey, you got here quick, Lloyd. This place isn't much you can see, but go ahead and take yourself at home. I'll set up a shop, but supplies are scarce. I have to deal with some high price hikes. We'll take a look either way. Oh, miniature aquarium. All right. Fucking $5,000. Enjoy, Wazzy. Actually, you know what? I think this is the last thing for Wazzy. I think he already got his first one, which was the chair, right? Brr, 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 brr. At any rate, say hello to the newly located Crossbell branch of the Fisherman's Guild. Here's our fishing our hearts out, Lord. All right. Miniature aquarium. So assuming that everyone gets like 2 things, I might actually get a cutscene with the Wazzy now.
Okay, it's time to start tearing my butt off. You'll rule this day, Imperial Fishing Club.
Whatever, I'm gonna be the one to have to beat them all, let's be honest. All right, in that case, real quick, let me run over here. I know I can't actually challenge her, but I'm just kind of curious what happens if I talk to her.
Oh, and who might you be?
Oh, my name is Lloyd. I guess I represent the Fisherman's Guild. You're with the Imperial Fishing Club, I'm guessing.
So you finally come to face me, boy! I'm the sole woman of the Elite Four, Kaguya the Dragon Princess. Trusting luck to the Fisherman's Guild is nothing for someone of my real caliber. Your crushing defeat will be swift as it is decisive.
What the fuck? She did the shit that I usually joke about. I do my laugh and then my...
Anyway, since you're already losing to be able to defeat me, value your dignity, that is.
Okay.
Before we get too carried away, I must first ascertain your worthiness. Should you wish to challenge me, I have to present a catch of 130 reggae or more. Only then shall we talk further. Oh, I am doing so well today, I think I'll fish this pond to extinction. Oh, Lord, Lake Lord, if only you could see how my passion for you makes my tongue flower. Oh, boy.
Oh, okay, it's just gotta be the notebook, okay. All right, fine. Be that way, bitch. Ooh, no learned energy missile. Tiger Charge has become Tiger Charge 2. Yeah, I guess so. Actually, I don't know. Is that as good though? No, because this just only hits one enemy. No. I still want this one to be it. This one is the whole area. This one only hits one enemy, which is cool, but also has a 100% chance of sealing them. But honestly, man, the moves that like more than one enemy are just way more useful in this game. Oh, here we go. It happened. There we go. We finally got a second thing here. So recovery. Ooh. Area medium, HP heal, EP heal. I wonder if she's smart enough to use this only when we're actually need healing. I'm gonna bet because I could disable these, probably not. Like maybe she'll just like cast this to heal us when we're like full HP, but so it's pretty cool. Maybe we get more than one. All right, let's go up to mains because we haven't actually been up here yet.
brother's a miner. Usually sucks up at work, but he's actually putting on some good effort lately. Girls are so proud of him. You know what? I am too.
We have a brother? Or which one is he?
Logan got herself plastered yesterday. Well, at least she's a happy drunk. Normally she's incredibly antisocial, so it's not that much cuter to see her smile for a change. I thought the same thing and fell in love right on the spot. I love these kinds of dramatic encounters. What will happen next?
What the hell? This chick?
Oh, my fucking head hurts. Yeah, bleh. That's what I get for joining the miners' party yesterday. Because I carried away with the booze, I can't remember a thing. So I didn't do anything stupid.
Hey, Scott.
Well, Winslow and I are working apart today. Our schedules have been a lot more erratic since Estelle and Joshua left. Exterminating monsters solo can be tough, but we'll manage somehow.
Oh, good. I finally got some beast flesh. I gotta make the supreme burger. There we go. Double burger. I cooked so hard I made a second patty. All right, I have enough for the milk potage. Magica soup. Brilliant soup. Some of those fellows doesn't sit right with me.
I don't know, maybe we shouldn't split hairs about it. After all, we made a decent bit of mirror off them.
True, we can't be too careful, or we still don't know who's responsible for destroying the gate. Hello, Mayor Bixson, Gantz. It's good to see you both. But it isn't the SSS.
Sorry about that, we were just discussing something.
You're referring to the incident at the old deserted mine, yes?
Correct. Since then, we've had several CGF patrols come through here to investigate. We still have no leads on the culprit behind the explosives, nor the reason for their phenomenon occurring inside.
For now, we gotta close the mine up and go with a shiny new lock.
At least we don't have to worry about anyone wandering inside anymore.
Now, honestly, that's not the most pressing concern I have. You see, a strange group of people appeared in Mainz the other day. They purchased several huge septium crystals that were worth a small fortune.
A strange group?
They were, how to put it, distinctive, to say the least. Their leader was a middle-aged man, remarkably well built, too. Now I think about it, his hair was the same fiery red that Randy sports.
Could it be?
The Red Constellation?
Did they try anything suspicious? Other than buying a ton of septium, I mean.
Not in particular, but they certainly didn't look like your typical traders. Even so, it's hard not to be suspicious. Never found the culprit behind the incident at the mine, after all.
Based on what Randy said earlier, they're probably the ones who set the explosives.
Well, we don't have any good concrete proof, so let's just hold our tongues for now.
But what could a Jaeger Corps hope to accomplish by buying septium crystals?
They've got connections to who knows how many rotten traders through Crimson Co. I bet they're peddling those huge chunks of septium for some psych ash in the black market.
That definitely makes sense. At any rate, I've been meaning to give you something. Gantz, if you would.
Yeah, got it. Here you go.
Oh,
Is this the key to the mine outside town?
Yep, it's the spare we had lying around.
You sure that's all right? We are outsiders after all.
I know I can trust you, SSS folk. Should your investigation take you there for any reason, feel free to enter.
well, the other abandoned mine inside the mine.
Recently replaced the ladder, so it should be easier to move around inside.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because there was a ladder that was broken, and I noticed it seemed like basically take you straight to the bottom immediately.
Thank you. Make sure to keep this key safe.
I never was anything for me to go down and see at the moment, unless there was like something in that room where we fought the giant monster.
Go inside and check out things every once in a while.
Okay.
Oh, I just remembered. There's something I wanted to ask you too. Would you be interested in being set up with one of the village's miners? Set up? Why, yes. If Gantz and the other boys had a pretty face to come home to, I'm sure they'd work a fair bit harder. How about it, ladies? Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not terribly interested in being set up right now. Me neither. I have other duties to take precedence. I see. What a shame. Bitches? Well, you know where to find me if you change your minds.
You don't find yourself a big old sweaty man. Big old sweaty ass man. Oh, here we go.
Our grandson Loki's finally taking his work seriously, and he has Mr. Shift sense.
Okay, Loki. So Loki is the older brother of that chick over there.
Oh, great God, the sky. Thank you for answering my prayers.
And which one is Loki? There he is.
I'm learning to appreciate a nice frosty afterwork beer. See, I've been doing my job instead of slacking off lately. To be honest, it takes a lot out of me. My grandma's been happy and my new sister's dedication, so that's a plus.
Yep, can't go in here though. Okay, real quick, let me check and see if I can go to the Moon Temple. Because we got kind of stopped here before. Some chests over here. You try checking the chest a second time, only to witness the tiny bearded man in a pointy hat again. He stops his lively jig and glares at you. You quickly close the lid. Oh god, it's this fucking enemy. Abyss worm. Wow, look, it's a palm. That's not shining. I feel like I haven't seen one of those forever. Hey, bamboo rod. Let's go. Use that rod to give the Imperial Fishing Club a taste of their own medicine. They're so snobby, and they never allow my Erebonian chest buddies to get a word in edgewise. Yeah. Oh god. Runic ropes. No. Ah! Oh shit, this is whoa, this is way later. Okay. I guess this actually indicates how much later it's gonna be before we actually end up having to come over here. Well, I'll read it now and maybe try to remember to read it again later. This perplexed Genevieve all the more. You've always kept your anger over this world arrangement in. You've been so cold, and now look at you. I can't even act angry when with you like this. Yeah, I think it's like 20 more ahead than we are where we are. And just like that, we're blocked. Yes. Of course. Damn you, Crossbell Guardian Force. Preventing me from going everywhere. All in the name of story progress. You sons of bitches. All right, time to head on down south here. Crossbell South Gate into St. Ursula. Oh, hey. Big trade conference tomorrow. What happens, it's going to have a huge economic impact. Maybe on vacation, but this thing is worth keeping up with. Billy! There you are, you little fuck. Shipping company privately handles packages around the state. Come job for us forwarding medical supplies from Principality of Inferior to St. Ursula Medical College. So silly, but I feel like I'm contributing cutting edge medical treatments too by transporting this stuff. It's a big responsibility. Shut the fuck up, Billy. Can I go over here? Nope. Nope, still won't go to the train station or the airports. We don't want those generic NPCs sullying all of our conversations, right? All right, last area full of unknown enemies. Yes. Why some golden raccoons? I mean, raccoon. People ask raccoon. I ask why not raccoon. Wait, this thing is electric? This thing's a fucking Pikachu. Kill it. This is like a budget Pikachu. We just take a raccoon and paint it purple. This thing's called Death Cargo. That's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, I thought there was a fishing spot over here. I think this is where you actually fish out the Lord of the Lake. Yeah, actually, it wasn't Normork. It was here, I believe, or near here. All right, before we go to Ursula, let's go to Stargazer's Tower. Wait, actually, let me check. This is optional, right? Yeah, the Ursula one is actually the not optional one. What the f- It's called a baboon monkey. How very clever. Aren't baboons monkeys? God damn it. Isn't that redundant? Actually, technically, Nico, baboon is a primate and monkey is a— shut up! Pasta needles. See my vest, made with real guardian chest. What the fuck, is that a floating jalapeno? Oh my god. Murder Peno. Blade bananin, sure, why not? Has a dangerous blade beneath this peel. Just another normal day here in fucking Crossbell. Attached to the balm is a label that reads best before S1005. Perhaps you shouldn't use this one. Hey, there's a course fragment. Okay, I think this is where we left off. 21. Nobility he was, and a husband he was also. But part of Cyril clung to those wondrous boyhood fairy tales. This is the right way, villain. You're a villain. She's my wife. You're more married to her father. Level 82 monsters, no thanks. All right, so they're actually not monsters in here anymore, supposedly. Here we are, Stargazer's Tower.
It's been a long time since our last visit.
Huh. This thing looks more imposing when you're standing right in front of it. And we're going to be searching the place. Sounds like a good time to me.
The CGF took down the barricade for us, so we should be able to start our investigation immediately.
Well, keep too cautious. Keep your guards up, skill on this sucker, yeah?
Right, thanks for the reminder. All right, once we're ready, let's head inside and get this request underway.
So far, hard to believe. Really? We've really cleared out all the monsters.
So this place also used to be full of the other elements.
Also, the guys here dropped a shit ton of U material.
Sounds almost deafening.
CGF scouting reports haven't found any trace of fiends around here since the cold incident. That's why they decided to allow civilians to survey the tower again. Do you suppose the bell at the top of the tower summoned them? The way the one at the Moon Temple did?
The bell, Now you mentioned it, I did catch wind of something like that before. Either way, I'm not gonna complain about having no baddies to fight on our way up. Let's get a move on, gang.
Yeah, but remember, not to let your guards down. Keep an eye out as we climb the tower.
Alrighty, are there any chests here? It doesn't seem to be.
Wait a minute.
This can't be right.
What the fuck?
Oh, well, okay. What the bookshelves? They're completely empty.
That's what we're saying. It wasn't like that the last time we came here. The request report seemed to imply that they were still filled just recently.
Are you saying that someone snuck in here and smuggled the books out? There's no way. CGF would have noticed something like that.
I'm more keen on the why than the how. What would anyone even want with those musty old tomes?
I don't know, but we're not going to find out standing around here. There's some shelves on the top floor too. Let's go have a look.
You're right. We should confirm whether those are or not those books are missing as well.
Uh-oh. Huh. So we got the scale over here. It's a weighing scale. Was this thing here before? I don't know if I remember that. If it was, we didn't really use it for anything. Yeah, there do not seem to be any chests out here. Okay. I want to summon some random dude on me here.
I figured as much.
If I had to guess, I mean, it could be, I guess it could be, Unk and gang, but it might honestly be Ouroboros doing this.
But who could have taken them? You don't suppose it was someone connected to the cult, do you? That's one possibility to be sure. We know the alchemists who built this tower had their ties to them. Whoever took the books might have been trying to hide any ugly truth.
But there shouldn't be any trace of the cult remaining anymore. We literally murdered all of them. Joachim Gwenter was supposed to have been the last of them.
Man, none of this makes a lick of sense.
True, but take a closer look. There are still some books that were left behind. It's not exactly what the request called for, but I don't see why we shouldn't at least turn in those.
Good call. Wish we could turn up even a hint of what happened here.
Maybe their hands were full. They're like, well, I've got like 10,000 books, but I can't hold 10,003 books. Remember like some old shitty cookbooks or something.
But for now, let's take what we can get and report back to Uncle Miles.
4 miles of the books that vanished off the shelves of Stargazer's tower.
And that's about the size of it.
You can't be serious. How could someone steal that many texts? How much should hold them away without anyone noticing? So there's no logic to it.
I wish we could tell you, but we have no idea what happened to them.
No, I understand. It's not like it was your fault. Well, we could at least know what kind of books they were. Ain't all bad news. Managed to salvage a few that were left behind.
They're not much, unfortunately. However, you may still be able to learn something about the missing text by examining them.
Really?
To be fair, we couldn't make heads or tails of the contents ourselves. But I'm not sure how useful they'll actually be, but here you go.
Lloyd handed over the books from the tower. These books?
From what we could gather, they were written in the Middle Ages. They're so old and dingy, though, that it's tough to make out the words on the page.
Were you able to figure something out?
This is incredible. This one too. They're grimoires of the Middle Ages.
Grimoires?
Yes, tomes outlining alchemies and magical tools from a bygone era. I have to decipher the text to know what they covered definitively, but I can tell that much from the illustrations. May not read the words, but the pictures look nice.
Wow, that's really incredible. Guess that makes these pretty valuable. But if that's the case, why leave them behind?
Maybe the person who snatched the rest of the books thought they were unimportant.
They grabbed every other like book that ended up being important and then just left the actual important ones behind. That'd be funny.
Either way, it's going to be hard to get any clues from these alone.
Could be right.
In the end, we're still left with a mystery.
Come on now. This doesn't change the fact that you've made a few priceless additions to the library's collection. It's a job well done in my book. No one counting you, SSS.
It's our pleasure, sir.
Going to preserve these in our archive downstairs. Just be safe. I can sit there until I can get Nielsen and a few others to take a good hard look at them. You have an archive downstairs? Can I go down there? Thanks for all the help. I'll request the service again if I need them.
Glad to hear it, Uncle Miles. We're always happy to help.
For old Tom's sake. Fuck. Okay, let's go turn in this quartz then.
So you brought a data fragment. Okay. Spillman.
Part 3 of Information Terminal on our order. All right. Okay, so we read these two, and now the foolish Septian Church and their symbol, that goddess of the sky. The Dark Ages met its demise, and this faith spread throughout the continent. Let's consider, if said God truly existed, can we not assume that she would bestow equal salvation upon us all? However, disparity yet exists, and people continue to perish in disasters and misfortunes. Does that mean said goddess discriminates upon whom she shall bestow salvation? This thought alone is too ludicrous for words. In the end, and that's all we get. All right, now to St. Ursula. You material. Oh shit, no, I think I skipped one actually. This is 20, and this is the one before the last one we read. Yet he paused his raised hand. Suddenly the conundrum grew twice greater in his mind. I know it's not. Confound it all. Ooh, a celestial bomb. You pick up an invitation for a fighting game, but put it down and say, wow! No! Pick it up, Lloyd! No! Get in there! If I still can't get in there, you better get in there, Lloyd! Dude, we already know what exactly would be. It'd be, Lloyd breaks the barrier into Smash Brothers! Fucking finally! Oh, down here is probably where another one of them are. Oh, hey, these guys. Like some of these enemies are actually the exact same enemies that were here previously. They're just a bit stronger. They have different, I don't know if they have different names or not. And holding an orbital gun peeks out from inside the chest. The Elder King says his regard. King Dragon says his regards. Okay, I guess maybe it's not over here. This is where he dueled with Joachim. Petrified. The Murray metric system has a few obscure measurements that don't get talked about too often. For example, salt is measured in grams. With what? I can't tell if that's being serious or if it's a joke. Oh, no, it's a joke. I get it. It didn't click with me. I was like, wait, what? Oh, no. Salt, Weissman, Kevin Grams, Waka Waka. Salty boy, damn boy. I can't wait until we get that game gets remade and we have to watch Weissman turn to salt in high definition. That's so weird. Yeah, so this one, that's a weird structure game. They had the 20 on the path. The 21 was the Stargazer's Tower, and now 22, which by the way, again, the 20 came after the path to Stargazer's Tower. And then this one, 22. This was definitely not laid out in a logical order. He breathed deeply, let it whine while running his raised hand through his hair. He knew what he had to do. If he had to be a villain, he may as well be a sympathetic one. He slicked his hair back like he was fucking Eisen. All right, over here was also where I believe one of the shining palms was. The ones you could farm relatively easily. They are. These are the same fucking enemies. These actually are all right. I know that because I came back and forth in this area quite a bit to try to farm the shiny palms. It was definitely these butterflies, like and all the variety of colors. Like it is just like the same enemies, just stronger. Butterflyer. A bracer, an Erebonian, and a member of the CPD walk into a bar. Shortly thereafter, they are admitted to St. Ursula Hospital with mild concussions. Hey, it is. Finally managed to sneak up on one. Dastardly shining fluff, insanely quick and insane, nearly impossible to hit. That's not gonna fucking stop me. Try dodging that shit. Damn, nice amount of step up there. Ooh, luck. I was once Tower Gazer's chest, but the new diet and mayor had me renovated. Now I'm an upscale apartment for monster swarms.
Oh, here's one.
Aha! You're for the fisherman's getting on to. I'm Sharkman, the ocean's edge.
The ocean's what?
The ocean's edge, my boy. Is in the very edge of the ocean, of the sea. Now that you're here, the two of us are doomed an angler's duel to the death. Yeah.
It's a bit too high stakes for me.
Oops, I mean the rules are sudden death. Actually, you've got to meet the conditions first anyway. Believe it or not, I've got a reputation for having the finest thing you can leave for. Tells me you need to catch a number of my favorite game fish. If you want to know the place that you're looking for, just ask Salem back in the city.
Why can't you just tell me here? Fine, whatever. Tell me now.
No! I'm Sharkman I be. Pulling up fish from the depths of the sea. Ain't now doodly bobbity bee.
Such goofy ass characters, aren't they? I tell you what, Bobby.
Yes, Genevieve heard a knock at her door. She'd been sitting up right at the edge of her bed, fully dressed in modest wear from head to toe, with her veiled hat set next to her as she read a book.
Back to St. Ursula.
Lloyd?
Oh,
Hey, look, guys, it's arguably the hottest character in this game.
hey there, Cecile. Sorry for dropping by so suddenly.
Ah, it's no trouble at all, Lloyd. Ellie, Randy, Noel. It's good to see you all again. How have you been? Well, thank you. Long time no see.
Way too long if you ask me. God damn, girl. Ah!
I'm flattered you remember me. I believe the last time we spoke was when the CGF came during the Calder incident. Ah, yes, that's not an easy night to forget.
So you're the older sister Lloyd never had. I've heard oh so much about you.
Oh, I don't believe we've met. You must be the other new addition to the SSS, apart from Noel.
That's one of the many things I am, yes. Quasi Hemisphere. The pleasure is all mine.
Ian, nice to meet you. Suppose I owe you a proper introduction as well. My name is Cecile Nuez. I'm a nurse here at St. Ursula's Hospital. I appreciate you getting along with my dearest little brother here.
Cecile, I get where you're coming from, but you don't have to put it like that. It's not where I'm related by blood. Anyway, Cecile's been looking out for me for as long as I can remember.
Oh, now, Lloyd, you don't need to be embarrassed about me in front of your friends.
Nobody said I was.
Well, never mind that. Let's get back to the real matter at hand. Your two beautiful new coworkers. The SSS just keeps adding candidates, Lloyd. Have you decided which one of them you're going to date? Date?
Cecile, the SSS is a serious police division, you know, not a singles club.
Oh dear, my apologies. I didn't mean to be so inconsiderate. What was I thinking, bringing this up when Tio isn't back yet? Well, that's just not fair to her.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Tio is like 13 or something. Or 14.
Lloyd, once Tio comes home, make sure you take the time to decide who of the SS is going to be your soulmate.
Were you listening at all? I told you it's not like that.
Watching Cecile tease him like this makes me feel right at home somehow.
Who says she's teasing me? I think she's dead serious.
Oh yeah, nothing like seeing Lloyd's kill me now grown soar way overhead.
You guys too.
Oh, shush. It really have missed you these past couple of months, you know. As it so happens, I'm about to start my break. Would you like to have some tea with me inside?
I wouldn't mind that at all. What do you say, guys? Time for tea?
Why not? This will be a good chance to catch up.
I love tea.
Who the fuck is that?
Who's that red-headed as shit dude over there? I don't remember one having fiery red hair in this hospital. Wait a minute. Oh my demon lord. I think I know who it is. It's the guy who studied his ass off last game and who we saw at the start of this game. I think the past few times I have not seen him in town. Oh, he's literally here. He's fucking working.
So it's still going to be a while before Tia rejoins you all, is it?
Yeah, she's had a lot of work on her plate, last we heard. I'm sure the Foundation's been keeping her plenty busy over at headquarters.
Oh, that's a shame. Hopefully they let up enough for her to come home soon. Can't wait to ask about all the things she experienced in Layman's State when she gets back.
Yeah, same here.
We actually hear, oh yeah, we can. What does Cecile's voice sound like?
帰ってきたらいろいろと土産話を聞かせてもらわないと。
Yeah, that sounds about what I expected.
I'm willing to bet Tio's just as eager to see you again, too.
Wow.
What's with you two?
It's just everyone always talks about how close you two are, but seeing it in person really cements the fact.
The rest of us can't even get a word in edgewise. I'm practically green with envy.
Guys, it's been 30 seconds and I said 2 things. Chill. Your hair is always green.
Wow, look at us finally pointing out someone's crazy anime hair color. I guess outside of Randy's, which, to be fair, but red's a real hair color, okay? Maybe not as brightly saturated, but it is. Your hair is always green.
Get a load of the funny man over here. Doesn't even feel the least bit bad about it. Sorry not all of us get to cozy up to a catch like Cecile since the day we could spell our own names.
Not the way he clearly has, no. And if he keeps taking it so casually, it's going to come back to haunt him in his other relationships.
What are you guys talking about?
Now you mentioned it, I did end up taking quite a bit of your time. Catching up, didn't I? I'm sure you had more important reason for coming here today.
Yeah, that's right. The thing is, we're here regarding a support request from someone named Dr. Sayland.
They're the new head of the neurology and pharmacology departments here, I think. Yes, that's right. When news of Dr. Quinter's transgressions came to light and the public learned about his drug, the hospital was in a state of chaos. In the wake of it all, the doctors did their best to provide care to the recovering victims. And while they were off duty, things weren't easy. So, but only just recently that St. Ursula has managed to regain the patient's trust.
Damn, I realize how hard these last few months have been on you guys.
It's okay. We have to work things out one way or another. Now the scars from that incident are finally healing, St. Ursula Hospital is making an effort to move forward. To that end, Dr. Sayland was recruited to our staff from Swarmifaria. Am I correct to assume that they're related to the Sayland Company, famous for manufacturing medical equipment? Yes, that's right. She's a relative of its founder. I've never met a woman who exuded so much confidence. She really knows how to command a room.
Oh, so they replaced that dirtbag with a lady. Now I'm really looking forward to meeting her.
Don't mind him. If that's her background, then I'm sure she's a great doctor, especially if she's got your stamp of approval.
I assume she's appropriately qualified, academically speaking.
Yes, just like her predecessor. She specialized in the fields of pharmacology and neurology while in Swarmifaria.
Yeah, like her predecessor, except just a little less crazy.
Dr. Cecile also recently led a successful operation on Michael, a boy with a serious illness who's been staying at the hospital.
Really? Wow. He's better now? Or on the road to recovery?
In fact, she's now in the early preparations for Suzuku's next scheduled surgery.
Oh shit, Zuko gonna be able to see again. And she's gonna be able to blast lasers out of her eyes.
Did you say Suzuku?
Wow, that's big. Glad she's in the hands of someone so capable. Would you happen to know where we can find Dr. Sayland right now?
At this time, she's usually holed up in her lab in the research ward. If you speak with Sarah at the reception desk, she'll phone her for you and let you into the building. Actually, since we're both headed in the same direction, why don't I escort you there?
That'd be great. Let's go.
No, I gotta talk to that redheaded guy. Ah, God.
Yes, that's right. If you would, please. Thank you very much. Okay, I just confirmed everything with Dr. Sayland. She'll be waiting for you in her office over in the research ward. Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah, you were a big help.
My break is almost over, so I think I should leave you all to your work now.
Yeah, we can get there on our own. It was nice catching up with you.
Thanks again, Cecile. Not at all. I'm sure the SS has plenty of tough days ahead, but I know all of you can handle it. I believe in you, Lloyd.
Right. Thanks, Cecile.
Lloyd, you lucky son of a bitch. God damn it, I'm gonna kill you, Lloyd. I'm gonna fucking murder you. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna make it look like an accident. I believe in you, Lloyd. I can't believe she actually said that to you.
I don't think she said it quite that enthusiastically.
When you put it that way, it almost sounds as if you wish she did. What a shame that you didn't even get one of her trademark tender embraces.
Now you mention it. Huh? Trademark? What was this exactly?
Knock it off already, all right? We're here on duty. Let's go find Dr. Sayland. Remember, the research ward is on the roof. The pharmacology lab is on the 4th floor.
Changed the subject pretty fast. Must have really gotten under the skin.
Isn't it the best? Now you see why I go out of my way to tease him so much.
I heard that. Kill you. Talk it up.
Oh, if it isn't Randy. So have Cecile's little brother in tow, too.
What's up, Bland? Been too long since we last met up.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, you're right. It has been a while, hasn't it? Let's see and catch up with you guys, but I'm in the middle of my shift. Let's save for another time. So it's good seeing you again.
I'd say, but the St. Ursula's reputation in the medical community has taken a hit since the Cole incident. It's frustrating, but I understand why. After all, one of our own doctors manufactured a drug that threw the whole state into chaos. Thankfully, police investigations confirmed that the said drugs he prescribed to the patients were both legal and appropriate. However, even among our patients, we can still sense their distrust toward the hospital as a whole.
Yeah, well, he was a crazy psycho fuck, wasn't he?
We didn't notice a thing.
Oh, hey, this is the girl for the grandpa.
Here's your grandpa's medicine, Misa. Make sure he takes it, all right?
Oh, well, thank you again, Mr. Layton. Don't worry, I'll make sure Grandpa takes his medicine.
Fucking better.
Oh, hello, Randy. This is Cecile's little brother. Long time to see.
How's he on first name basis while I'm stuck as Cecile's little brother?
Hey, Ada. How have you and my favorite Ursula gals been doing?
I'm doing well, and Philia and Lan are just the same as ever. Say, it looks like your team has a few new members. Let's get together and do something fun again. Next time we're free. It's so good to have you back. Let's get together, you know, me, bitch.
Floor can be strict, but her teachings really do work. She knows much about everything we're studying. I'm lucky to have her tutoring me.
It is him. Wow.
I'm interested with tutoring our new junior resident, Miss Showd. I made it in my own studying hours, but I think I'll be all right. There's an opportunity for me to learn, too. If I'm doing this, I'm not going to pull any punches with it.
You're right, dude. This chick is over here, like, looking at, like, nasty dink-ass x-rays and shit.
Like the one guy who stuck a dick up his ass.
We're here welcoming a new resident here at St. Ursula. That's him over there. His name is Miss Showd. Already studied on his own over in Crossbell City.
Oh, yes. Yes, he did. For literally an entire game.
If you admire that kind of tenacity, I'm sure treat him whenever he stops by.
A cute shining palm cushion. Decoration for Kia's room. Huzzah. Oh, you know what? Well, it stole my mind. I need to go give Wazi's gift, and I guess Kia too, because they'll probably give me a cutscene or something. This looks good. All right. While the SS building, Lloyd and the others decided to take a break from their duties. After a cursory check-in with the CPD headquarters, they retired to their respective rooms to rest. I was hanging out in his massage chair.
Oh, yeah. Oh, work at my ass cheeks. Are you there, Wazi?
Yep, the door's open. Don't touch my fish. Oh boy, jumping back into action again already, are we?
Yeah, Hitch, you didn't need anything else particular from us today. Hold on a second, Wazi. That's an awfully fancy chair you got there.
You're the one who bought it, dummy. So you notice, it's a Remiferian-made recliner. It was designed with ergonomics in mind. You're hard-pressed to find anything more comfortable. Did you want to try it for yourself?
You don't mind?
Go right ahead. Go ahead and get your ass cheeks massaged, Lloyd.
All right, here goes.
Oh, yeah.
This is practically life-changing. It almost feels like a cloud molding itself around my body.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't it, though? Considering how efficiently it washes away my stress, I find it a necessity. Especially after a long night's work dealing with all my thirsty clients.
Can only hope you're referring to drinks.
Just don't forget about your long day's work at the SS too.
Still, won't deny it's relaxing to sit in. The crew over there really helps with the ambience too.
It literally came with those fish.
I wouldn't take you for the type to look after fish though. Is it a hobby of yours?
Well, I guess you could say it takes me back to simpler times. Don't mind me, just talking to myself. I hate to interrupt your little slice of heaven, but is it really appropriate for us to spend so much time alone in here? Not that I mind, but the others might get ideas.
Oh shit! Ah, fuck! Let's hurry downstairs. Everyone's waiting for us.
After you.
But then first we start making out.
Okay, now, Kia?
Got stuff else here that Kia would love to bits. Go give it to her.
Wow, is this for me? Thank you so much, Lloyd.
Very welcome.
It's a shining bulb! That's so funny.
Yeah, this is good.
I guess that isn't everything I can get her.
Shining palm cushion, funny.
Hey, this isn't everything we can get her, or she...
I don't know, maybe it doesn't have a cutscene? Because we technically already did have a cutscene that was with her and Lloyd, which feels like, you know, I don't know, kind of would count as hers as well. At least I would think so. Primer and Crossbell and cuisine. Braised stew. Yeah, I've actually noticed there's a big consistency with the cookbooks, and it usually being tied to the things that you can buy in the restaurants there, whether it's in that exact same location or whatnot. Like I could buy the braised stew recipe from the chick from downstairs. I'm pretty sure. How about abominable stew? 3-day stew. I've actually already gotten a good chunk of the recipes here. I think I'm like past halfway. 6, 7. I got about 11 left.
I was wondering where you were, Cecile.
What brings you to Shizuka's room? Oh, I thought I'd clean up around here while I have the chance. Shizuka was allowed to go in the city today, as I'm sure you know. She couldn't stop talking about all the fun she and Kia were going to have.
Those kids are like 2 peas in a pod now.
I'd say I'm glad they get along, but I've yet to meet a person who hasn't taken a shine to her.
You're not wrong. There's one thing that girl has, a knack for making friends.
You say that again. We also have her to thank for making Shizuka brighter and happier than before. Couldn't be more grateful for that. In fact, I may just follow Shizuka's footsteps and play with Kia on my next day off too.
Feel free. I know she would love to spend more time with you.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Oh wait, I could go in this room. I think, if I remember, I think this room is normally locked.
Not that there's really anything in there. And then this fucker's finally gone.
Poor Mr. Gabble, he was under long-term care here before being discharged for the summer. Man was so selfish, not a bitch a real pain in the neck for all of this. Still, I wonder how he's doing, wherever he is.
He's fucking dead in downtown.
Just remember, Serone is supposed to be administering the IV drip today. We're gonna check in on her. Last thing I want is to have clean more blood out of the bed sheets.
Clean all the blood off our dead fucking patients, because your post-operative progress has been going smoothly, Michael. Like it's only a matter of time before you're discharged. You should give your parents and Lemon a call and tell them the good news.
Really?
Would I lie? Dr. Sun did a wonderful job with your operation, of course, but it was your courage that brought you this far. We're all very proud of you.
Thank you, Dr. Beldine.
That's crazy. We can tell to Dr. Salin is. Think I can even learn a lot from her.
I should leave the hospital. I'm not sure if I'd ever be able to. I better call my parents and Lemon.
Wow, cool.
Welcome to the nurse station. A very good morning to... Wait, it's you, Randy. Is this Cecile's little brother I see?
What's up, Philia? How you been?
God damn it. It's always still a little brother. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too. All right, but you two look like you're doing great. Oh, Randy, I think I might have another opening in my schedule soon.
No fooling. What do you say we get the gals together for another group date? Hell yeah. We all get back to making out with each other.
Here we go again. She's not eager for someone with no openings in his schedule. Need to remind you that we're here for work. Do you know the Dr. Sun is quite well known in Remiferia? She's a doctorate, an illustrious pedigree, even in ties with the princely family. Her references are simply impeccable. Personally, what I like most about her is that she's unflappable. A woman has to be, especially in our modern working world.
Where the hell's Serone at? There's no way that whoever she's working on isn't already dead but at this point. Look how there she is. Run, dude.
Okie dokie, let me yourself that I made for you, is it a bill you?
You sure you know how to do it this time, Nightmare Serene? What if we pierced the wrong spot and I start spurting blood? Again.
Come on, that only happened once. Besides, it was not a mistake. Now don't you worry, you silly little doodly head. Everyone go to hunky dory this time. Probably.
Probably? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oopsie! Oh, that looks like I'm at the wrong spot again. Let me try this spot.
No! No!
Don't worry, I'll get it eventually. All right, what about here?
No, please stop!
Guys, we should probably leave.
Yep, sounds like a good idea to me. No, leave me out!
I remember you. You're the officers from the SS helped me in my research. As so happens, I'm heading abroad for my academic conference tomorrow to present my thesis on lupinous grass. I was just thinking about how I owe you another debt of gratitude.
Lupinous grass. All right, you had us retrieve some from Crossbell Cathedral for support requests.
Yeah, I need to deal with Geralda.
Congratulations on your research.
When I come this far without the supply you can secure for me, I mean to thank you once again. The only regret is that I won't be here when our special visitor arrives at the hospital. I suppose there's no sense worrying about it now. Special visitor? Damn that logum. any more hot air, and then we soar to the sky like a balloon. He's as bold as he is bald. Every time he opens his mouth, he researches himself the most pretentious doctor in Samaria. Though I conclude that research of his lupinous grass is impressive. Relatively, anyway. This is making he lives a bald-headed bunghole. Learn to live with it, though. Some fucking cigarette.
I practically jumped for joy when I heard that Dr. Sam was joining our facility. It's the sailing company's name every single day. It's my job to work with their equipment, after all. I think a relative of their president would take up a position here. If I'm lucky, I might pick up a few company secrets. Yeah.
You should know that Chief Ursuline is an expert when it comes to medical devices. See, growing up in Lemon State gave her the opportunity to study the base of orbital apparatuses at the Epstein Foundation. Me? I'm helping her research medical equipment. It's an honor working under someone who's so qualified and well-learned.
Who also is late for work and sleeps in all the time. But don't worry about that. Seems like we may not still be able to go freely in here. This is more for like, random story bits. I wonder what that is exactly. Maybe they just didn't want to make any more new NPCs for this area.
Pardon us, the special support section.
Come in.
Does she have a face portrait? Yes, she is. What the hell? She looks like the pissed off fucking Dr. Lee from Resident Evil 2.
It took you long enough.
Voiced?
ようやく来たようだな。
Yeah.
You're approximately 2 minutes later than I would have liked. But I won't let that sour the many good things I've heard about you.
Damn. Persnickety, ain't she? And now she's a real looker, though. I feel like everybody's a real looker in this game. Interesting. I wonder if this was a portrait that was added from another source. I only say because it looks slightly lower resolution than some of the other ones, but I kind of would have thought she would already have one for the base game.
Oh, come in. No sense of yelling all the way across the room.
Right.
You're Dr. Salem, correct? We were told you complete a compositional analysis of notes. Sorry to interrupt, but I have to have a favor to ask of you first. The data you want will have to wait until after you've taken care of it.
You mean your support request? Is there a particular reason you can't give us the Gnosis results first?
As it so happens, what I'm asking you to do pertains to those very results. Because there's a number of patients who are under the drug's influence. Oh, that makes sense.
Fair enough. We'll get right on it then. Would you mind giving us more details?
I would like for you to collect several health surveys from those aforementioned patients. After the incident with the cult, the hospital concentrates its efforts on caring for recovering victims of Gnosis. Of course, that treatment has long since been completed for the most part. However, not every patient returned this health survey the hospital gave them.
I think I understand now. If you don't have all the surveys, the analysis won't be as accurate.
So we're gonna see. We see Bond, Dino, and like Nicholas.
Correct. I want to take care of this. Two to suite. In total, there are 3 patients who have yet to submit their surveys. First is Dino,
Yeah.
a boy from the Crossbell City's downtown district. And
Nikolai, not Nicholas.
next is Nikolai, a performer for Cecile. And finally, one of the CGF guardsmen, Kless from Belgar Gate.
Ah, okay, not Bond. Okay, I kind of would have thought, yeah, Bond probably would be the one to submit it. The other 2 don't surprise me.
Go to them, explain the situation, collect their surveys. Make them fill it out if they haven't already.
Got it. Think I'll remember all 3 of them. We stop heading up to the city and talking to the guys from downtown in Arkansas. Then we head out west to Belgard. This will probably be the mess all around this time.
Sounds good to me. Let's get to it.
I'll leave it in your hands. Once you retrieve the paperwork, return here and report to me. Once you do, I'll be able to give you your Gnosis analysis results.
Okay. Got the bamboo rod. Should be access to snow crabs, dumplings, and deluxe dumplings. Holy shit! Well, look at that. And just like that, suddenly I can challenge that one chick. The Pararuku.
It's a turtle.
I like turtles. Ooh, a piranha. An eel. I got quite a bit out of this one. All right, lady.
Indeed, you managed to catch a fish of 130 regular longer. Now let's discuss the terms of our fated rivalry. Much shall a 3-round angler's duel, simply yet profound. We each cast our lines thrice. Afterwards, whoever holds the greater sum total and length will be declared the victor.
It's time to did it.
Very well. I'm going to put you in your place. Take the lead if you don't mind. There! I truly am a genius.
My turn. Got a rock eater.
Here's some skill, don't let that go to your head.
Should roll off a fucking Eolo. An adamant turtle. Piranha. A Pararuku. This lady's fucking cheating. Arowana.
Let's compare our catches, shall we?
Definitely not that close.
Mars is all you're capable of.
Bah, bah, bah.
You're far too pathetic to face me. Just challenge me again.
On the bright side, I did get a few new fish. Interesting. It seems like she might be catching the exact same things. Though the range is different. This was only 95 this time. Oh, if you get nothing, get no bite, it just skips you. That sucks. Yeah, it does. It seems like she does get the same ones. I think I'm not gonna be able to do this yet. Unless maybe I'm like crazy lucky. Yeah, she does. She gets the same fish. Maybe it adds up to 300 every time. Yep. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need a better run for this. Oh yeah, you guys pointed out, I was like, where's the kid clean up the trash? Oh yeah, it was right here. I gotta listen to Reese. All right, Dino, you fat fuck.
Yes, Cess, what are you guys doing down here? Wait a second. Is that Wazzy back there? Get out of here, you bastard!
Still not welcome in these parts, am I?
We understand how you feel, Dino. Just hear us out for a moment.
Lo explained that they had come on behalf of Dr. Cecile to collect Dino's health survey.
Survey? Oh yeah, that. Remember them handing it to me when I was still a big tree there.
And? Don't tell me you tossed it in the trash saying you got home.
I mean, no. But I stopped feeling any efforts from notes a while ago. I didn't want to bother going all the way to the hospital again when I'm already better.
Tino, I don't think it's wise to self-diagnose yourself like that. Think of it this way. If you end up wrong and your symptoms return, the rest of the survivors will suffer for it.
Guess you're right. Okay, fine. Just give me a minute. Notes around here somewhere. Let me find and fill it out.
Phew, because we won't be walking away empty-handed.
Yeah, let's give him some time.
Here's what you want, right?
Yeah, that should do it.
Thank you, Dino.
Whatever. You don't have to thank me about it. Now take the list and punk, get out of here, will you?
All right.
Sorry for the trouble. Okay, oh, hi there, SSS.
Hey there, Nikolai. Got a quick question for you.
Lo explained that they had come on behalf of Dr. Cecile to collect Nikolai's health survey.
Oh, that thing?
I was having so much fun rehearsing that I totally forgot to return it. Hang on a second, I'll go grab it for you. This is it, right?
Yep, thanks.
Your changed attitude tells me the terrible drug no longer has hold on you.
Yeah, I never would have been able to get myself off that stuff without the proper treatment. Thinking back, it's hard to remember why I even resorted to it in the first place. Because I was just desperate to do something about my total lack of talent. In other words, it slipped right past your insecurities and into your heart. Shouldn't be too much to worry about, though, as long as you're aware of that now. Performance-enhancing drugs, baby. Right, all I'm hooked on these days is striving to be the best Arkansas performer I could be.
Can't wait to see how it plays out on the stage.
Okay. Yo, Glass, how's it hanging, man?
What the? Randy? Rehab training's over. What are you doing here?
Allow me.
Lo explained that they had come in on behalf of the Dark Sun to collect Glass' health survey.
Health survey? Oh, right. I just forgot about that. I should have just had it right here. Just a sec. It's this, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
So I guess I'd come all the way out here just for a piece of paper. You know, I've been over the moon lately. I've totally forgotten about that whole hypnosis mess.
Over the moon?
Yeah, Cecile and I have been getting real lovey-dovey and...
All right, let's roll. Our job here is done.
Right.
Good call. I don't really have time to sit around for the entire saga.
Hey, where are you going? Don't you want to hear about it?
Sorry, we got business to take care of.
It's the last of the health surveys we had to collect. I'm sure Dr. Sen's been watching the clock, so he's back to us as quickly as we can.
You're back. 5 minutes later than we prefer, but suppose you didn't flunk completely.
Give us a break, Doc.
Thanks. Anyway, we've finished collecting the health surveys. Here you are.
What ended the health surveys over to Dr. Salen?
Is there some sort of problem? No, just the opposite, in fact. According to these results, no patient is displaying any symptoms of after effects. That would mean our treatment of the Gnosis victims have been officially concluded. Well done.
That's great.
What a relief!
I could have done without the cross-state marathon, but it was nice to help a good cause at least.
I can give you the Gnosis analysis results right away if you'd like. Do you have the time to spare?
Of course, whenever you're ready.
I'll try to summarize what I learned from the Gnosis analysis. First and foremost, I discovered that Gnosis can effectively disable what are known as brain limiters.
Limiters off.
Brain limiters? Never heard of them.
Then perhaps you know that the average person performs at less than half of their physiological capacity. The brain...
Yes, that's right. We only use 20% of our brains, guys. What happens if we elect all percent?
Brain places subconscious limiters in the body's faculties to decrease the risk of physical strain. However, should those limiters be released through artificial means, it would, in theory, be possible for a human to operate at their fullest individual potential.
In other words, Gnosis isn't designed to enhance physical strength. Rather, the drug forcibly draws out a person's latent abilities.
Precisely. Naturally, removing those limiters takes a considerable toll on the body.
Not much we know. All the Gaussmen who were under his influence were incapacitated after the fact. Some were in such a rough shape that they would wound up bedridden. But that little rehab training we went through got them back into fine shape, from what I could tell.
Yeah, thankfully enough. Getting back to the Gnosis effects, there's also a man who used the drug to heighten his luck and senses, racking up win after win at the casino. It also had an adverse impact on his personality and speech patterns. He was like an entirely different person. But the symptoms also a result of the Gnosis releasing their brain limiters? It's possible. The drug is confirmed to rapidly augment all 5 of a person's sensory systems. It's only logical that it would affect one's emotional state, as well as heighten feelings of anxiety and paranoia. That would explain why a subject under its influence became so agitated.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's a perfectly reasonable explanation to me. However, this is the extent of what we can glean about the drug on a biochemical level.
Pardon?
When evaluating a number of the drug's effects, the only word that comes to mind is unscientific. Take, for example, the ability to sway fortune in someone's favor, as you mentioned. Though that is far from the most inscrutable phenomenon we've all witnessed. I refer, of course, to the demonization. That's true.
Good luck explaining that.
It was taking the red Gnosis that caused demonization. Would that mean that its components were different from the blue variant?
Well, about that. I found that the compositions of red and blue Gnosis were actually identical. Again, that's biochemically speaking.
Huh. Really?
Yes. The divergence in colors come from the refining process. Beyond that, however, their chemical makeups are one and the same, and their molecular structures nearly so. Yet it was reported that only the red Gnosis variant was capable of causing the inexplicable metamorphosis. The only sensible conclusion one could derive is that this demonization was no more than a collective hallucination induced by panic.
What, a placebo? They thought they were just taking that shit?
Yeah, I don't think so, Doc.
Demonization is real. I witnessed it with myself when we arrested Ernest. I understand that. That's why I said that this was the extent of what we can learn from the analysis. The only purpose of this approach was to unravel what we could about Gnosis through the lens of biological chemistry.
I see. That's a surprisingly open-minded stance for someone who works in modern medicine.
Not at all. Modern medicine isn't a panacea, particularly when it comes to the matters of the mind and soul. Gnosis likely possess a hidden property that makes those two factors resonate with the body. I'm certain that even Joachim would fully understand Gnosis' true capabilities. Using ritual secrets handed down within the cult, he developed it through pure trial and error, succeeding only in its mass production. It's true, and much was confirmed by the man himself.
I remember. You see, he perfected the drug through the data yielded by the cult's rituals.
As I thought. He was competent and enthusiastic, yes, but he lacked the makings of a true genius. In the end, it led him down a dark path.
Hold on a second.
Are you saying you knew the guy personally?
Yes, he and I were colleagues in medical college in Remiferia.
Really now?
It seems his graduation, but he did occasionally exchange letters about our respective research awards. To think he would misuse his findings in the name of such an abhorrent cause. And at the cost of his own body and soul at that. Dr. Cecile, our condolences. No, I should apologize. My sentiments are what you came here for. In any event, this is as much as I can tell you about the drug. A different methodology would be necessary for you to learn any more about Gnosis. This is simply my intuition speaking. But I believe its primary ingredient, pleroma grass, may hold the key to any further revelations.
Pleroma grass.
It was mentioned by the name in the cult's data terminals.
Yeah, but that's about all we got. Don't forget out what kind of plant it is or where it's supposed to grow.
I'm well aware. I even turned to some of the continent's best botanists, only to find that they could tell me nothing about it. The grass may be a rare subspecies that was cultivated in secret, or perhaps something else entirely. Regardless, given the drug's effects, maybe the plant has supernatural properties as well. Supernatural?
A dash of paranormal phenomena never fails to liven things up. Thank you for the information, Dr. Cecile. Like we're on one step closer to finding out the truth from behind that drug.
Is that right? Well, I'm happy to help. This marks the end of my role in the investigation of Gnosis. You're welcome to visit me again if you learn anything new, of course, however. At the very least, I can offer you my professional opinion on whatever you can come across.
All right. I think it was the last place to go. Last thing to do.
Feels like every question she answered just dug up a handful more of them.
One step forward and 2 steps back. Are there any leads to go off on now that Joachim is gone? May have to rely on further analyzing the cult's data to get the information we want.
Just another side project to add to our agenda, I suppose. Yeah, let's try keeping it in mind. Either way, we've done everything we asked for, as far as the request is concerned. How about we check in with Cecile one last time before we leave?
Oh, you know I'm down.
Oh, she's not in this room anymore.
The hell'd she go? Oh.
Oh,
Can we call from another division?
Lloyd Bannings, the special sports section speaking.
Hey, guess who? You haven't forgotten the sound of my voice, detective.
Oh, of course. Husky voice? Actually, they should call it fabulous voice. Of course not, Michelle. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Was actually talking to Cecile optional? Was I still haven't found her yet?
Oh, it only took you one try. Then you wish your ears is sharper than ever. Maybe you're just longing to hear my sultry tones. Not exactly. You were the top name on my list of suspects. The only one, in fact. It's about Kia. She's still over there at the guild branch, right? Oh, yeah, about that. Shizuku went to the harbor district to play. That police pooch of yours, Zeit was it? He was with them, so I figured it was all fine and dandy. Oh yeah, his Zeit's looking over the girls. I don't think we have anything to worry about. Good to know, good to know. I've heard a lot about that little pup, you know. But little isn't the word after seeing him in person. Do you think she's really one of those divine wolves of Crossbell and myth? I'm not sure about that. Zeit's special, but I don't think he's a living legend or anything. Anyway, did you just want to touch base with us about Kia? No, actually, there was something else I want to tell you kiddos. Or well, Arios did anyway. He was looking to exchange a little bit of information with the SSS. He should be back at the branch later this evening. Think you could swing by? Tonight? Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Does this have to do with the trade conference? That too, but he also wants to talk to you about Heiue and the Red Constellation. Got it. We'll head over as soon as we're done with our request for the day. Sure thing, we'll be waiting.
That was Michelle from the Bracer Guild, right?
Something up?
Sort of. Bruce wanted to exchange intel with us. What are the other details of what he and Michelle mentioned?
This is about AUA and the Red Constellation too, huh? Guess if anyone would know about what's going on out of state, it'd be Arios.
It's a tempting offer if you ask me. So, should we head back to the city? Actually, Arios isn't going to be back at their branch till this evening. We continue taking care of our business till then.
We did manage to gather a good deal of information about the Red Constellation. May as well take the car and ask around a few more places. This is a good idea. We can head to the guild on East Street once we're done.
Find fucking Cecile, dude. Where'd she go? Is she in a room over here? There she is.
Hello again, everyone. Are you on your way back from fishing Dr. Salen's request?
Yeah, that's right.
How about you, Cecile? Take another break?
You could say that. I'm on the graveyard shift tonight, so getting some things in order before heading back to the main building. I was thinking of grabbing some of my favorite black tea to keep me awake. You must have a long night ahead of you.
I think you're doing good work, Cecile, but don't forget to take care of yourself too, okay?
I know. Give me some credit, Lloyd. I'm tougher than I look. Maybe a little bit of God's tenacity rubbed off on me after all our years together. Now you mention it, couldn't help but notice the photo you were looking at when we walked in.
I'm finally gonna zoom in on it. We've seen it before, but
Is that a picture of the man himself?
It is. Would you like to take a closer look?
Yeah. I think I remember this one. It was taken 3 years ago right outside the CPD.
geez, for 3 years ago, you look considerably younger, Lloyd.
Man on the right is my older brother, Guy Bannings.
So this is him. He was kind of like the guy who's not afraid to wear his heart on his sleeve. Kind of like Detective Bannings, another Detective Bannings I know.
Damn, Cecile was as much of a bombshell as she is today. What I would give to have a ghost woman like her done on me growing up. God damn, doodly. I'll kill you, Lord.
Have some self-respect, Randy.
Hell no.
Looking at you and Guy together like this, two of you seem like the perfect couple. Well, why thank you. I don't think I could have asked for a better compliment.
Let's not overlook that cute third wheel of a little brother in the middle. I don't think your baby face has changed a bit. Already I can see the budding signs of the heart stealer you were destined to become. The pure maidens of this world just weren't ready for you.
Excuse me?
He's not wrong. If he's had this charm since back then, he really is a force to be reckoned with.
I feel like I'm getting misrepresented here.
Still, a lot's changed in the few years since this photo was taken. So much. But even as the world moves on, I just as stuck in the past as the day Guy passed away.
Cecile, listen, it may take a while longer, but I want to keep waiting. I haven't forgotten, and I've never given up. I swear one day I'm going to find the truth behind my brother's death.
And he won't be alone. Yes, that's this guy's legacy. It means we're in this together. Thank you, everyone. But don't feel as though you have to accomplish the impossible. As long as you're able to carry on your lives in peace, that's all I really need. So if I ever see you brought in here on a stretcher, I've Dr. Sending whip with the worst medicine you've ever tasted.
Well, she's the one making it, and I'm sure it would work. At the very least. If she wanted to, she could probably concoct the bitterest thing imaginable without sacrificing any positive effects.
Point taken. We'll be careful.
Maybe if I knew the truth behind God's death, I could finally move on. But don't feel as though you have to accomplish the impossible. As long as you're able to live your lives in peace, that's all I could really ask for.
All right, guys, this seems like a good spot to end things here for now. We did it. We actually completed all our stuff. We'll definitely go by faster next time because now I don't have to run around and like get all the chests on the pathways and fight all the monsters and stuff too. All I also have to worry about is just like fast traveling to town and doing the usual rounds of talking to everybody. Plus a couple other locations like the police station, but those don't really have that many people anyway, so. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like and a favorite and subscribe if not already. Become a Picky Penguin aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.